And this time, we got to talk about some deep sort of state secrets going on right now. It's kind of been out in the open a little bit. The president's been saying that recently, just most recently, that he's going after the governor over there in Illinois. Z, Z, Il, Il, you know how it's pronounced, all you people from Chicago. Anyways, I guess all of our friends over in Chicago, they're holding it down pretty good for us right now, and we got to thank them for that, right? We got to stay strong together in this time. Anyways, I'm going live so that we can all kind of like start talking about how we got to stay organized, but also speaking code about things. You know what I'm saying? Because listen up, listen up, listen here. If we don't speak in code about things moving forward, because they're all speaking in code. Donald Trump, he said today, and this was all in code, arrest the governor of Illinois, I'm going to call it, and the mayor of Chicago, because they're all I guess they broke the law. I don't really know what the law is anymore. Can anybody tell me what the law is out there? If you're in the chat, you let me know what the law is these day and age and what we're supposed to abide by, because that would be helpful right now. I'd like to have something to keep so I know what I'm. Anyways, hang on, let me light this cigarette here. We're waiting for people to get on here. I know that they're tuning in soon. We're under attack. I don't want to say what and wherefore and how art thou of who's doing it, but let's just say the president's coming after people again. He's coming after Pritzker. Pritzker's doing a pretty good job, though, of, getting out there, sort of working his way through, I think, the vine, sort of the political science vine. He's got what it takes, perhaps, from the Democrat perspective, depending on what you think a Democrat really should be. It's tough to tell these days exactly what they're after. It's tough to tell what the Democrats are up to. I'm not sure they even know what they're up to, which is a little tricky. That's a, strategy. But anyways, this Pritzker's been doing. He's been tough. I like the stance that he's taken. It's sort of like, come after me, come get me. Come after me, come get me. I like that. It's sort of like you don't see that very often from Democrats. In their vocabulary. Spine, the term spine comes to mind. And he might have one a little bit, and a brain to go with it, which is good for the Democrats. That's another thing we don't usually do. We usually don't listen to the people that have any brains. We listen to them rich kids who ain't got, any guts or whatever it is. But, hey, we're working our way through this thing. This guy Pritzker, I see people on there. Comment in the comment. If you have an account, come on now. Let's get a conversation going, because otherwise I'm just here telling secrets into the thin air. And these are valuable ones, by the way. Like, for instance, every person should have the guts to stand up for themselves. This day and age, you get in trouble for doing things like that. Like I said, Democrats don't have certain things in their vocabulary anymore. One of the things is is standing up for themselves. And I think that it's possible. Oh, who we got there? JK Edits. What's going on, brother? Yeah, we're all in this one together. I can guarantee you that one. There's no escaping it. Anyone who's in the chat, do I like football? Of course I do. What kind of football? Are you European? or American football? Talking Bill Belichick and the disaster going on down at North Carolina? That's, I think, a great saga. I could get into talking about that, by the way. The Bill Belichick saga down in North Carolina? Eagles or Broncos? For this year? Is it Wednesday night or is it, no, it's, what night is it? I honestly don't know. I get lost sometimes whether it's Wednesday or Thursday night. I hope the Bill. I'm kind of rooting for the Bills, even though I'm from New England and we just beat the Bills. But I don't know, man. I don't like the New England Patriots, and I don't like Robert Kraft, and I don't like Bill Belichick. Who do we got? We got Luke. We got Vinny. Shout out to all you guys. Elizabeth. Thanks y'all for joining in. I like the Chiefs too. I mean, how can you not like um, excellence? I mean, Mahomes is a brilliant football player. Elizabeth, hello. Thanks y'all for tuning in. Wolfpack. Who, Mahomes is your favorite player? Yeah, man. Right from the get-go, you always knew he was going to be really good. He showed his stuff right away. I don't get to watch as much football as I'd like to watch, to be a I don't even watch cable television. I watch YouTube. Hello to Elizabeth's dad as well. No, Mahomes wasn't that great in the last Super Bowl, and that's going to happen when sometimes you're going for three in a row. And when he was going up against Tom Brady, that was a little bit of trouble for him too. But hey, there's no doubt he's great. I mean, I think he's better than Peyton Manning. And Peyton Manning showed his stuff at the end of his career too. He showed how tough he was. Luke, thanks for showing up, man. All right. You remind me of Gun Jesus from Forgotten Weapons. I'll check that out. Gun Jesus from Forgotten. See you later, Luke. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for commenting. Oh, man, you get in a big game and anything can happen and all the pressure's on the line, right? But, heck, y'all tuning in to talk about politics, or what are we tuning in to talk about here? I assume we get young people in the chat, and that's fine. That's cool. Football. Let's talk football. Man, I got a buddy. He's really rooting for Tampa Bay, and they've had a pretty interesting season so far too. Yeah, there's a lot of talent in the modern game right now. A lot of young players coming up. I mean, like whoever said that before, the Eagles, they look great. They won last year, right? And no, not last. Did they win last year? Yeah. The Super Bowl 2 years ago. I did. Yeah, I've watched all the Super Bowls. It's tough for me to remember nowadays each one, especially in the last couple of years. It's always exciting this time of year, all the sports are gearing up. If you like hockey, if you like baseball, you got the playoffs. If you like basketball, that's beginning. If you like soccer, everything's going on right now. I mean, we're the same age. Ion start. But I think friends and brothers and people should always be each other's role models, man. Well, I'm a couple years older than you. Actually, I'm actually a couple years older than you, so don't feel bad about that. Ah, well, this is interesting having a chat with everybody. I mean, normally when I come on here, there aren't too many people in the conversation, so this is great. Um, you know, I guess I'll use this chance to say like the channel or sign up, and I'll try and do more of these live things if people like coming on here and chatting. I like the idea of a chat. I've always been a fan of going into the chat and getting a whole conversation going on. Yeah, all the streams are lit tonight. Yeah, nice. Who do we got? We got college football, Wolfpack. You got a college team you're rooting for? Um, I haven't followed college football much in years, but I do like the whole format that they've got with the new playoffs and all of that. And I guess now players in college football are getting paid to play in college, which is great. I mean, you should be able to license your own name and make some money. Thanks, Wolfpack. Appreciate that, brother. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, normally this channel, I do a lot of different stuff on here, comic satire. I'll do some political stuff. I'll do shorts. There's music on here. There's different films that I'm working on. I like to consider myself a filmmaker and a screenplay writer and a writer, but you got to mix it up. But I certainly appreciate everyone who's tuned in here live tonight. Sometimes with college football. Yeah, I catch a lot of the replay stuff here on YouTube, and that's kind of how if I'm out somewhere and I can watch it, I'll watch a game. Um, I'm from New England, so with the whole collapse of the New England Patriots and them being traitors to Tom Brady and all this other stuff that happened in 2020, a whole lifetime ago, I kind of stopped caring about what happened with the Patriots. But recently they've been doing good, and you root for people around you that are into sports to have something to root for, right? Um, well, yeah. I don't watch it much. I don't watch much cable football. I don't watch much cable TV. I can't. You know what I can't stand? Commercials. I don't even like them when they're here on YouTube, but at least they're shorter. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. The beginning of the video was all about what's going on. It's crazy going on in the world, but then we got into this conversation in the chat, which is kind of nice, and I appreciate that. Being completely honest, you probably are the last person I've seen today. Yeah, man. Well, we just got to try to be who we are, and that's all we can be. And I'm just hanging out right now. Trust me, there's plenty of times when I'm probably angry as heck. I probably was a little bit earlier when I was working. So, um, appreciate that, man. Thanks for tuning in. Wolfpack, you seem pretty cool too, my friend. All right, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Um, I'm gonna close this out now. I don't have enough subscribers honestly yet that these live posts can actually stay on my channel. So when I go live, I'll just be going live, and then I have my other videos too. But just remember, the channel's a lot of satire and stuff like that. Xfinity is a good choice, but yeah, yeah. I just honestly don't even like giving my money to any of them, and I get so much entertainment just from YouTube with different individual channels. I mean, I could skip all the commercials, Um, but there's like so much content. I like independent content creators because they just kind of speak the truth a lot more than what you see on cable TV. And all the news sort of things that I want to watch are here on YouTube. All the sort of musicians I want to watch, film critics. Um, this. I mean, you guys are on here. You see it. Yeah, you can catalog your own, magazine of creators to watch. I mean, it's maybe the best invention ever, and it just keeps getting better because there's more and more people out there. And if you're a creator out there, Wolfpack, if you are or whatever, stick with it, man. Or whatever. Um, we just got to keep plugging along each day, and have fun with the activities that come along to us, and people that we meet, and friends and all of that, and we'll get there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you don't like commercials, the device it's pretty expensive. Yeah, man, Wolfpack, I've definitely thought about the YouTube Premium. Um, it's so much. Some of these videos you watch on YouTube, there's a commercial every minute, and it's only like a 20-minute video, and you have to watch 20 commercials to get through the thing. But then there's a part of me that says, well, I hope that the money's going to the content creator. I don't know if it is or not, and I skip them all the time if they come up. So that's just the way I rock and roll with it. All right, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. This is Blurred Lens Pictures. That's the name of the channel, and my name's Brent Norrie, and it's great chatting with all y'all. Wolfpack, thanks for hanging on, brother. Appreciate you. Chat soon.